The Distinguished Alumni Award is presented to an individual who has attained outstanding regional and national career recognition. We are pleased to honor Thomas Stroup, class of 2004.
Well, to receive the Distinguished Alumni Award, to be honest with you, is a little bit surprising to me. When I got the notice that, I received it, I didn't even answer the email. I thought, well, this has got to be spam or, junk mail, whatever, because I really didn't think that I'd done anything to establish myself as a distinguished alumni at a college.
For a career spanning more than 30 years at the Orange County Sheriff's Office, Thomas has taken his talents and passion for helping others far beyond the borders of Orange County. As captain of the Orange County Sheriff's Office and SWAT commander, Thomas is a 5-time world champion of international SWAT competitions. Recently, Thomas took his passion for helping others to primetime TV and NBC's reality show, Stars Earn Stripes. Another NBC show, School of Pride, featured Thomas traveling the country to help fix up schools in underprivileged neighborhoods. In addition to his busy schedule, Thomas spends his time off traveling to Mexico, Brazil, Costa Rica, Montana, Mississippi, and throughout Florida, helping communities rebuild homes, schools, and churches. Thomas, please come forward and accept your award.
When you really enjoy something, you don't really think about getting a lot of credit for it. You just keep doing it. It's like a passion for you. And the biggest thing for me is that it kind of encourages me, because I'm middle-aged on a good day. And, at the end of my career, and for somebody to recognize that, it really just motivates me to continue.
Does anybody here know what a rock quarry is? It's basically where they take big rocks and make them into little rocks. Well, I was doing that for 2 years. Well, I dropped out of high school in 11th grade, and I was basically doing Fred Flintstone's job. That's it. A farmer who had been watching me load his truck with limestone for 2 years, leaned out the window and spit tobacco, which they do a lot in Kentucky, and looked me up and down and said, "The police department's hiring." So I'm like, that might be better than a rock quarry. I had never had a father around, so nobody ever gave me words of encouragement about anything. This is the first time an adult male had said anything to me encouraging. And he didn't really, I'm not sure if he thought it was encouraging, and I saw the guy again. So I went and got my GED, high school equivalency, as Kramer says, and went down to the police department, and I was a pretty clean-cut guy, and they hired me. So I got to Eastern Kentucky University. Now I come from a community that nobody had went to college, or very few graduated high school. There was one kid in our high school that had a car in my neighborhood. Some of the other neighborhoods did, but not mine. So it's a different environment. I didn't know the difference. And then when I got to the campus, I did this. Does anybody else know about this? Because it was like, what? This is because TV in those days was 3 channels, right? Well, they didn't do a lot of previews on college campuses, and I never went online to check what they looked like. So it was my very first experience. I had no idea what to expect. And it was just like an alien planet to me that I loved from the moment I went there. I believe in second chances, and I believe that everything matters, and I believe that there is something that everybody here has either had said to them or has said to someone else that has affected their life forever, and you don't even know it. That farmer does not know that he said that to me and that I'm standing here now. I would not have a college degree if it was not for Columbia College. I went to a community college and I thought, that's it, I'm done, that's enough, I can't afford to go anyplace else. There's nobody gonna accommodate a police officer's schedule. There's nobody that's gonna try to be able to teach this guy college algebra, which they did the third time. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I figured it out. But anyway, Columbia accommodated all of that. I had night shifts, I had day shifts. I was also undercover narcotics, which was a blast, by the way. And I did all that stuff, and they always accommodated me. They always said, make up the work. They weren't lenient, that you had to do the work. You had to do the work, and I love that. And the reason that I felt that way is because they pretty much cater to military law enforcement. You don't cut corners with military law enforcement. You make up the work, which I respected a lot. And I will say this, that, since then, I've got my master's degree, and my son, by the way, quit school in high school also. And he is now a firefighter paramedic, and I am now encouraging him to get his degree, which, by the way, he cannot get promoted without it. I retired as a captain and a commander of the SWAT team. If I tell somebody from my childhood that this is me standing up here talking now, they really wouldn't believe it. They think it'd all be a lie. But the reason I was promoted is because I did have a college degree. I did not know that when I started, but it was required. God has a way of lining things up, right? He knew, 25 years later, I need that degree. So I had it. I got promoted to captain. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't have got promoted. And I can tell you this, I probably would have not gone to college to go further than a 2-year degree if it had not been for Columbia College. And I want to say thank you very much for that opportunity, because it really affected my life in a big way, because a captain's retirement salary is a lot better than a deputy's. So,
Life's short, Thomas says. It's not going to matter how famous or rich any of us are. It's going to matter what good we did. I really believe that. What you do for other people is going to matter more than what you do for yourself.
So to be recognized as a distinguished alumni, I guess it gives me optimism. It lets me realize, hey, there's still more to do.